and welcome back to Visit Fell Coast. Guess where I am? In fact, if I stand like that, look, I've got the tower growing out of the top of my head. We're on Blackpool seafront, and there's two special things about today. There's a storm, well, the back end of a storm, front end of a storm, whatever. It's windy, put it that way. And it's also O-level results day as well today. So it's a remarkable day in a couple of ways. I can't remember what they said the storm was called. I'm sure it'll come to me afterwards when I've carried on talking. So we're going to go and we're going to have a look at the water, because it's just about, I reckon, half tide. It's, let's see what time it is. It's 1:30, and they said that high tide was at 1:30, so this should be about as high as it gets, although it's not quite as windy as it was early this morning. So we're going to go and have a look at a few things in Blackpool and see what's to do, see what's occurring. So make sure that you're subscribed, make sure that you've got all your notifications enabled, and of course don't forget to sign up for your Visit Felt Coast email newsletter, and then you'll get all the updates and all the information from your favourite seaside town. Right, I think we'll turn this off a second while I cross the road and then I don't get knocked down. If I do, I promise I'll video it. These two look like they've got sand in the points. You see, this is the problem with having a major tramway next to a major beach, because as soon as the wind starts blowing, these guys end up on their hands and knees raking crap out of the joints. There's one behind you. Don't get knocked down. Don't get knocked down now, will you? Oh, goodness me. I thought, according to the weather forecast, it said that the wind was going to drop by lunchtime and it was going to be sunny. So it's definitely better than it was. First thing this morning, it was absolutely lashing it down. Goodness, that's high. That's a high one. And this is all to do with that big moon. Ooh, I was just going to run then. This is all to do with that big moon. I think it's a super moon, blue moon. And you can see how deep it is. Look, it's completely covering these steps up here on the bottom level. It's a good job that wind's dropped, or that would have been fair splashy, wouldn't it? It's lovely to watch though. Lovely to watch. In fact, I tell you what, we'll go down here. We'll go down here and then you'll get a better view. You need to be, we're just on the side of the ramp there, so you need to be looking over the bit where it's right up to the edge. Wave dodging is not to be recommended. Please do not come wave dodging when you're on holiday. It's dangerous. There's a reason why they put the barriers up and the ropes up, and that's to keep you out of danger and keep you away from the waves. At least it's washing all the bird muck off the handrail, look. That's a big tide, isn't it? That's a big tide. I mean, you wouldn't stand a chance in that, would you? I know I've said it before, and I'll probably say it again, but if you were in that, you'd just be dead in a matter of minutes, wouldn't you? What with the force of it and the coldness and the depth, you really don't want to be in that. They're big. Woo! They're big waves. It's a shame it's not sunny, because it looks magnificent when the sun's on it. I've taken my glasses off, I've just popped them in my pocket for a minute. I've only just cleaned them, I'll be cleaning them again at this rate. Wowzer. Windy Blackpool. It's amazing to watch. Just look at that. Just look at that for a sight. It's fabulous, isn't it? You can bet your bottom dollar that the minute that you turn away, you miss a wave. Woo! flies like a bird. They just soar. They don't seem to have a problem with the water and the wind. Because I'm here all day watching it. Wow. It's magnificent to watch. And it's lovely when you get that salty spray taste on your face. Wow. When you think that these waves have all formed way out at sea, and this is the end of them coming into land. Amazing. And if I just turn round and point out Coral Island, did you see the vlog I made last week in Coral Island? If you've not watched it and you're feeling a bit fed up, you need to put that on and watch it. Laugh, you'll wet yourself. You'll wet yourself. Really funny. In fact, there's a food review vlog as well. So today, I've just had my lunch and made you your food review vlog for this week. That's a little bit of a puddle. Woo! Thought I were going to get drowned then. In fact, I think we'll go this way and miss most of the puddle because it's quite deep over there. I don't want soddening any more than I need to be soddened. Wow, that's deep. Oh, look at it coming up the steps here. It's amazing to watch though, isn't it? When you think that's where everybody sits and sunbathes. When you think it's August bank holiday weekend. Oh, look, the sun's coming out. Brilliant. It's lovely to watch when the sun comes out. And you get white horses. Wow, that's beautiful. Amazing. Woo! A little bit of a rinse there. It's amazing to watch. Wow. I think we'll take some photos. There's another video for you to watch coming up. If you've got those notifications on, you'll get the alert for it. All about next week's Blackpool Illuminations switch on, because of course it's only a week tomorrow until it's the big switch on day. And I've just worked out, I've had all my socks and my shoes off, and I've just worked out that it's 90 years since the actual switch on event started. Because even though the illumination started in 1912, they only started having a proper switch on event in 1934. So even with my limited mathematical ability, I can tell you categorically that that's 90 years, I think. Perhaps better double check that. So we're going to go and take a walk, and we're going to go and see what's occurring up in... Oh, goodness me, look at that, it's a caterpillar. Look at the size of that, just imagine. Can you see that, go on, what do you call them? Is it, what do you call them? Stretch limousine, that's the word I'm looking for. I think he's coming this way, so we're going to get, yeah, he is. Wedding car, just imagine driving that. Oh, he's gone the other way. What a shame. I thought he were going to come down Promenade. Harumph. Harumph. Thought we were going to get the full drive past then. So it's, what were I going to say then? It's gone. I've all gone blank. Oh, that's what I was going to do. I was going to tell you about these bollards. I noticed somebody had asked about these on Facebook the other day. And obviously, when it's switch on and ride the lights and all the big events that there is in Blackpool, it's packed on the prom. So these bollardy things are all designed to keep everybody safe. So they're obviously very heavy, very immovable, and if you were so minded and you decided that you wanted to drive a vehicle into a crowd of people, for example, you would come somewhat of a cropper because you'd drive straight into that. So they're all for looking after pedestrians, and this obviously gives facility for closing the road as well. And then when there's various events where the road needs to be closed, the barriers can be pulled across. So that's what they're for. And there's another set appeared this week down at Coral Island on that corner down there. For all it's so windy, once you get off that proper seafront bit, it's not too bad. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's not exactly cracking the flags. It's cool for August. I've got a cardigan on and my coat, and my jeans and my socks. We're going to have a look at our pals in here and see what they're doing today. So Ryan, are we ready for switch on?
Yes, we are.
We're ready for switch on. He's got his seagulls ready. He's got his Nigels ready, look. So if you want a Nigel seagull, you can pop in and get one of them. There's all your information about everything that you want to do in Blackpool. There's your Spitfire. You go and get your Spitfire stuff, some merchandise, books, loads of information. You can even have a jacket, look. And an I Love Blackpool bag. There you go, cheap at half price, $3.99. Right, have fun next week. Try not to get mobbed by all your fans. See you later. Look, he's come back. It's the Cadillac. When I walked in, the lady that was stood on reception was waiting for the bride, Lincoln. Just imagine driving that. I mean, it's huge. It's huge. Is there a driver in the... Oh no, there's not. I thought he might have... Oh, he is. He. That's enormous. Rather him than me. In fact, if you saw the Coral Island vlog last week and you saw me on the driving game, just imagine me driving that thing. Goodness me, it'd be like Dodge City. Here comes the ambulance. There's always one when we're doing a video. I've seen umpteen today. Woo, there she goes. Okay. So there she goes. Right, we're off this way now. I'm going to have a little walk round to Talbot Road because a lady contacted me who has that little Playdate cafe on Talbot Road, and she said would I give her a mention because she was trying to get a business going, and she wanted people to know that she was there and come and visit her. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go and have a nosy. I don't know whether she's in today. I did email her back and say, are you in today? Because I'll pop in, but I didn't get an answer. If I will go this way, and then it'll cut a big corner off. Well, you won't believe the difference in the wind round that corner. Does anybody know what this is called? It's been there a very, very long time. But I've got absolutely no idea what it's called. I bet this taxi driver's wondering what on earth I'm doing. Because most of these pieces of art usually have a name. They usually have a name and a kind of a, you know, creator. They don't just get there by accident. But I've often wondered, oh, so this is the entrance to the bowling then? Well, I didn't know that. I knew that bowling was upstairs above. Oh, goodness me, that's dear. £31 for an hour. Actually, that's not bad. That's not bad for an hour, is it? That could be quite good fun. That could be quite good fun. In fact, 2 games, 2 players and 4 drinks. 2 games, 4 players and 8 drinks. And then up to 6 people, unlimited bowling. Well, well, well. Well, 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 well. Yeah, I knew the bowling alley was upstairs above Revolution, but I never noticed that that's where the door is. I'm observant, aren't I? Hey, I don't know. I don't know. Just while I'm passing, this is what they call a bus gate. So this block here, as you come down here, round the corner, and then back on, go on, what's that one called? Is it Corporation Street, that one? This is a bus waiting area. In fact, we'll go this way. It's a bus waiting area and depot. So if you go into the bus gate, there are ANPR cameras on and you'll get a ticket. So you're being warned. If you're not a bus and you're not on the registered list, you can't go that way. Windy, windy. We're never short of wind in Blackpool. Never short of wind. Don't very often walk down that one. I usually walk down Corporation Street, if in fact that's what it's called. Look at this little bit of original tile. Isn't that lovely? What a shame they've not cleaned it up and preserved it. It's like proper mosaic tile. I bet that's from when the building was built originally. In fact, it's the town hall, isn't it? Yeah, I just realised where I am. It is the town hall, it is. And that's a lovely building inside. It's really lovely. Blackpool Town Hall, 1900. It's really nice inside. I'm not going to go in and try and film it because they'll have the vapours if I do. You see, if you get permission, if I get permission from most of these people, I'm fine. But if you walk in unannounced, it's like, oh, get out. Which you can understand when the internet is what it is. So we're off up Talbot Road to have a look at this. To have a look at this lady's shop. So anyway, exam day today, while we're just walking up here. Do you know young people who are getting GCSE and A-level results? GCSEs today, they are. And can you remember that far back to when you got yours? Oh, I remember my GCSE, I took O-levels. I remember my O-levels well. I have to say, you can imagine, can't you? I have to say I was a little bit of a swot at school. I love school. I don't mind admitting it. In fact, I was quite distressed when I left. And I got 5 A's and 4 B's. I remember it like it was yesterday. I was so pleased. I was so pleased. And now can I do a little bit of bragging? So out of our entire year, I came second. Not bad that, is it? There were 3 of us. There were 2 boys and me who kind of constantly hovered at the top. One of them was like super brain and his mum were a teacher. So he always came out top. And then me and the other lad used to kind of bat from second to third. But, all joking apart, if you've not done very well in your O-levels, it doesn't really define your life and your career. There's loads of things that you can still do, there's loads of training that you can do, there's loads of opportunities that you've got. So just enjoy life. Here we go. Sweet treatment, play and dine. So I've commented about this shop before, and this is the first time I've actually caught it when it's open and she's been in. So the first thing I've got to show you, you've heard of Chrissy getting his £1 burger. This is the £1 ice cream cone. She needs a new sign though, I'll mention that to her when I go in. So you can get a cornet, a vanilla cornet for £1 to take away in here. And the shop's brilliant. I've been in and I've had a look round. And it's really good. All the kids have just left, so you can either call that good timing or bad timing. I can look round properly without having to worry about permissions. This looks like Kevin after I've given him a very long list of things to do. So the whole shop is dedicated to families. So mum and dad can come in and have something to eat and a drink and 5 minutes peace and quiet, while the little kids can come and play. So it's just £4 for child's unlimited play. And if parents and adults are eating or having a drink, it's free admission for you. So you can have your cup of coffee and a cake and something to eat and a bit of peace and quiet for 2 minutes, while your little one runs off some steam and gets rid of some of the energy that energy that we all wish we'd got. Apparently the rocket is the most popular thing. There's a little sensory room for anybody that gets a little bit overexcited. There's space themed stuff. There's a balloon net, so if you book for a birthday party, which you can also do, they will fill this with balloons and the birthday person gets to open it. This is Cinderella's carriage. We've got a kitchen, we've got a little bit of a seating area here. And we've got the Mad Hatter's Tea Party and Alice in Wonderland. I particularly liked this. This takes me back to when I was a little girl and I used to go to nursery. Yes, I can remember that far back. And this is Catherine. Hello. Oh, have you come to do my first aid?
I look like you, don't I?
So Catherine is the one who's going to make your drinks and get your ice cream and do your snacks and things. And we've not finished yet, because it carries on round the back. So there's a bubble pit. And this is the sea area. And then there's a bathroom here that's got, she did put the light on, but I'm not going to bother. There's a bathroom here that's got a box of spare clothes and things. So if you have an accident, you can even clean up. I think that's brilliant. I love these fish. Just right appeals to my big kid, does this. I think you've done a fabulous job. Sweet treatment. I think you've done a fabulous job. I think that's brilliant.
Oh,
so
I've got a wheel as well.
Oh,
so yeah, if you want, it's £1 to play and everyone's a winner. So it's spin to win. So
everybody's a winner.
Yeah.
So you can come in when you want to.
Yeah.
You can book for a party.
Yeah.
Anything else?
We do different events. So
events, yeah.
If you follow our Facebook page, you'll find out the different events that we do. So for instance, this Sunday we've got a family quiz on.
Oh, brilliant. Yeah.
A sing-along and jungle theme.
Yeah.
And we've done it so all the kids can join in, so there'll be a bit of facts so they can learn some information, which would be great for say your 8, 9, 10-year-old. And then we'll also have
lots of play for little kids.
The younger ones can recognise.
Yeah.
So everyone's included.
Brilliant. So all she needs now is lots and lots and lots of customers. She's been here a year. She's got really good regular customers that are coming in, and really sort of frequent drop-in. But as I said, the people that were in had just left, which is why it looks empty. So there you go. Don't forget, £1 ice cream. £1 takeaway cornets. I've just said to Catherine, there's not many places in Blackpool town centre where you can actually get a cornet. And I've known me before today go in a supermarket or Marks and Spencer's to get one, and that's just, you know, wrapped up and twice as much as that. So you can go to Chris for your £1 burger, and you can come to Catherine for your £1 ice cream. There you go. She deserves to do well. She set that shop up well. So if you know anybody in Blackpool, or if you're on holiday in Blackpool and you've got kids with you, that's ideal for anything from kind of baby toddlers all the way up to, well, as old as like playing with toys, 9, 10. I suppose it depends what your kids are like, doesn't it? Right, we'll go around this corner, shall we? We'll go around this corner and we'll cut through to St John's Square. There was somewhere else I was going to go today and I can't remember where it was. I'm looking for suggestions for cafes. Cafes and anywhere else to eat. That looks quite nice, but there's no sit down. I draw the line at standing in the street and eating my dinner when I've been working all morning. Wow, that's the wazzer. It fair fills the skyline on that corner, doesn't it? I bet that'll not be long as it's finished and open. We'll go around this way. I love these shop fronts, how they've done them in this traditional style, like this one. They look like they've cleaned up and gone home. And then you look at these across the road. I wonder why they've not done anything with that one yet. This used to be Black's fabric shop. I think I mentioned that last time we came round, didn't I? But it's strange that nobody's using it, nobody's renting it. Because they're good shops. It's quite busy actually around this corner. I can remember going in the post office. Did you ever go in? Did you ever go in the post office? Because this is the back of it. But round the front was the main counter where the post boxes are. And I remember ever so clearly going in there to buy stamps and things when we were on holiday, and I came to send a postcard back. Oh, now my friend Nora calls traffic cones Welsh hats, and I can honestly say until she said that I had never heard that expression. So it's kind of stuck. So now whenever we see a traffic cone we say, oh look Nora, it's a Welsh hat. That's worn by a Welshman. It's quiet here today, isn't it? And it's not that windy. Everybody must be getting themselves ready for the bank holiday weekend. So the illumination switch on is always on the Friday, as it's bank holiday, August bank holiday Monday. Which is of course next week. And then you come around this corner and it all of a sudden becomes windy again. Caught you! That's Amanda and her husband. I've just been talking to him when I stood outside. Stood outside that play cafe. He's nowhere safe from that woman with her camera. Nowhere safe. Do you know, there's hardly a breeze blowing in Blackpool town centre. It's enough to blow you flat on the seafront. It's like the calm before the storm, isn't it? Well, they packed this weekend. It's supposed to be going to be nice on Saturday, so I've got Kevin on notice for a day in the garden. I've got another vlog lining up for you. So I've done the building bit. He's managed to get the paving flags down. So I'm going to do the trimming up bit for you next, and then you'll have that to watch next week.
My name is Willy Wonka. I make chocolate. Whosoever doesn't love the tooth-tickling, tongue-testicle taste of sweet bar soft milk chocolate, except dogs, it's poisonous to dogs. And don't forget, Charlie and the Chocolate Factory opens at the Grand Theatre in Blackpool next Thursday. You got the golden ticket? Yeah?
So, Mr. Wonka, you're on at the Grand Theatre next week?
That's right.
That's right, and where have you come from? Because you don't sound like you're from Blackpool.
Me?
Yes.
You know where Willy Wonka's from?
Go on.
It's a mystery.
Oh, I have to say it's one of my favourite films.
It is?
So if you want to see it, you need to get yourself to the Grand, which is just there. How convenient, with a golden ticket. Ooh. And just like that, he's disappeared. I came round the corner and I saw the Gazette photographer standing on a bench taking photos. And I thought, what's he doing? So I sort of went up behind him and said, have you got permission to do that? And he said, it's Willy Wonka. There you go. It's a fabulous film, that. I'm going to try and get into the Grand as well to do you a film about what they're doing here with this renovation, because they've got a shed load of money in a grant and they're going to do all kinds of restoration and improvement work outside. And of course this is where Willy Wonka is going to be performing in the next week. But Willy Wonka's on from next Thursday. Come and get you. Is she doing aerobics or is she? Only in Blackpool, I tell you. It's if you want to be like me, and you want to be a bit giddy and a bit silly, you need to come to Blackpool. Right, I think we'll go around this corner next. We'll go around this corner. That's Cheryl Ferguson. Hello. Hello.
How are you?
I know who you are.
Are you coming to that tomorrow?
You're not going to call me that woman.
No, are you coming to that tomorrow night?
Oh, the
Hello,
Grand
everybody. Can I
Theatre.
give you that?
There you go,
got
look.
one, babe.
We're doing well, aren't we?
Flinging
An
them.
evening with Cheryl
Yes, you can.
Ferguson.
It's me, yeah.
It is, yes, absolutely.
Good night.
Yeah, good night. We will. There you go. I'm doing well today, aren't I? I'm fair star spotting. She looks just like Heather. I used to like her on EastEnders. I don't know, it is a busy day. My timing is impeccable today for once. Oh, they've got the shop done, look. They've got a proper sign up, that looks better. It's good, that shop. Oh, I think I've just snapped. I think I've just done a snap. See if we can find anybody else famous. That's 2 stars we've seen today. We just need a 3rd one now and we'll be away. I just got visions of her saying, yes, I know you, you're that woman. Look, there's some more of these concrete blocks here. Blackpool Council working to keep people safe, to keep the town safe. You see, all this stuff goes on in the background and you've got no idea. You just turn up for your holiday and just blissfully unaware. think actually we might do our favourite shops, Primark, look around. What do you think? If you've got all your notifications enabled, you'll find out whether or not I've done it. I'm getting ready for a drink actually. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Shall we go in? Is there any dungeon actors about? Not today. Not today. Sometimes there's a ghost and a ghoul at the front of the shop. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Primark turned into the Hounds Hill. So get your notifications on and you'll get the alert for the guide to the Hounds Hill shopping centre, which is where we're off to next. It's where we're off to next. The sun's come out now. I'm just about getting ready for going home and it's all come out and started shining. And this is where we saw Willy Wonka, look, just here. We've walked around in a big loop, getting plenty of steps in to exercise my leg. Well, I'm shattered. That's the Hounds Hill guide vlog done. My poor feet feel like they're opening and shutting. I'm parched. I've got some pop in the car, so I should be having a slug before I set off. And I'm gasping for a cup of tea. So that's been a good afternoon. That's been interesting on many levels. I hope you've enjoyed this afternoon in Blackpool. And I've even got down to my t-shirt, look. Look, bare arms. I got that warm inside there. I've had to take everything off. I've had to take my coat and my cardigan off and pop them in my little shopping bag. Because I couldn't have stood it much longer. So, don't forget, make sure you subscribed, make sure you hit the little bell for notifications, and don't forget to sign up if you visit our course email newsletter. And until next time, from the Hounds Hill car park, we will see you later. Bye for now.